Waiting for ticking war score.
Yikes, if we could launch a fucking crusade on the Turk. But the paper controller is a fucking asshole.
Turns out it's Sid.
No, it's not me this time.
I know. Like how my 222 is currently 70 years old. Pretty into that.
Yeah, you might want to sack your heir. I don't know.
No, he's 57.
It's kind of crappy.
He's 57. It's not worth sacking him. He's gonna come to the throne and then die, so it'll be fun.
And he lives until 75.
Yeah, right. Until 82. Longest living monarch I've ever seen in EU. It'll be this guy right here. No, that guy's 0-0 every time.
Where's the cutoff point? If they're on average lower than the 3, you kick him out?
It's selective. Usually if I see like aggregate points of like less than 4 or 5, I'll usually hurt them. Like if you add it up. Like a 6 I would reluctantly keep. Like a 5 would probably be our territory. Let's see how much money we can get out of the Turk. You guys are down. My ass is broke. Mothball all the forts now. Probably worth it. Longer the length of the wars keeps.
Yo, do Danzig always get that big? 5 provinces?
They got created by Poland, right?
It's an event now.
Oh, really?
But 5 is pretty big, no?
The Teutonic Order gets an event where it's like the Prussian Rebellion, and it creates Danzig and gives them 3 provinces. Danzig took 3 provinces from the Teutonic Order. And they actually
made
sold...
them a march.
Yeah, they actually, I don't know whether it happened by event. They became a vassal of Poland by event, but I don't know whether selling Torun was an event or not. I think they may actually have sold that.
Can you play as Danzig, or is it basically an AI created vassal?
What do you mean?
Like if you play as the TO and you get the Danzig Rebellion, can you play as them, or?
Oh, I've got no idea.
It's nice to play as Republic, so that's pretty good trade area.
Alright, I'm getting call for peace.
There you go.
Oh, fuck you. Monetary reforms. Yep. There it is. Hey, it's Volt, baby.
Oh, Mach, did I tell you that Top Hat is he's transitioning to being a woman?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Hopefully that fixes all of his other shit.
No, I think he's got a lot of problems, and I think this is going to make him more problems.
Gotta be hopefully it fixes. Thanks for all the help, boys.
Of course.
Anything to bring back the Emperor of Rome and drive back the vile Turk, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I believe.
But that means we expect you to lead the crusade against the Protestants.
Are you not going Protestant?
Sorry, what?
As England?
No, I wanted to go Sunni actually.
Of course you did. I think Sid just had a small aneurysm.
Can I go Jewish?
I wish. I think there are Jews
There's that
at
one
the start of the
province
game,
in
right?
Ethiopia that's Jewish.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one in Ethiopia. It's probably converted already. Actually,
Like,
being Jewish, it's actually a terrible religion in this game. It doesn't give you any bonuses at all.
really? Oh, is
Yeah.
it one of those? Like
Yeah.
the absolutely nothing religions? Oof.
You can also be
Feels bad, man.
Zoroastrian in this, and that's the same. It has no mechanics at all.
That's a shame. There's a lot of
Hey.
interesting shit in Zoroastrian.
You get an extra merchant if you're Zoroastrian
In this one,
in this one. No, I'm serious. If you're Zoroastrian, you get an extra merchant, and it's worth it for that.
Ooh.
Not the worst thing I ever heard.
Manchester, how you feeling about an alliance? You got a slot?
I could give up my alliance with Mach and ally with you, but
No,
I don't know if
no,
I should do
veto.
that.
Hard veto.
I think he probably
know
needs it
I'm-
more than I do.
I
So
know
I
the
only have
Phoenix is
4.
ascending, but
And I've got my 2 PUs, Mach, and the Pope. I want to give up the
Right,
Pope because
yeah.
I'm getting my points from that. So,
Yeah, you need to give the Pope. That's alright, but at some point we need to band together to take down France.
yeah, I can do that.
whenever he can integrate like Naples or Castile, you'll be fine though.
Yeah.
I also need to figure out when and how I'm gonna fuck up the Venetian. Venice has 17,000 soldiers, probably a dank navy, galleys and 10 light ships. My force limit went up to 18,000.
How much?
Oh yeah, 18,000. Oh, and they're in a trade league with like everyone and their mother. All right. Oh,
Hey.
Ooh,
congrats!
that's him.
Congrats, buddy.
Making moves.
That's that big booty play. What do I have claims on now after doing that? Alright, so I got claims on basically west coast of Turkey, Albania, which I can't fuck with, and I just gotta wait and fight the Turk again. I don't think it be what it be, but it do. I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna get those fucking islands.
They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Immortal words.
Alright, so I don't actually have to do the Western Roman Empire stuff. It look.
What's your force limit, Sid?
It's 45.
Question: if I restore the Pentarchy, does that make all of Catholics Orthodox?
No, I don't think so. No, that's only in CK. This one, it just gives you a little buff for something.
Yeah, it gives me +2 missionary strength and +2 tolerance to the true faith, and then the event the Pentarchy happens.
Oh, maybe it's a new thing, but probably not. Last I recall, it doesn't do anything magical.
Oh yeah, hold up. The Pope disables. So if I do the Pentarchy, the papacy is disabled.
Huh. That's interesting.
The wound is healed.
What do you need for it, though?
That's kind of useless, though.
I know what it does.
It just disables the papacy mechanic.
I'm wondering if it actually does the faith conversion then. Probably not. Maybe. I wonder if it gives like Catholic nations an option to Orthodoxy.
I don't know, look on Reddit or something. Well, that's pretty good. I get a little buff thingy to the end of the game.
Yeah, I guess it basically just nerfs Catholicism.
Creates
Actually,
an incentive which the AI would never comprehend to convert.
if you restored the Pentarchy, if you think about it, like in real world terms, you know, the Roman Empire and all of its legitimacy restores the Pentarchy. Kind of create like just it would probably seem like a pretty antiquated concept of whole Pope thing after 50 years. It's like, okay, well that was a weird phase in Christianity.
Well, the Pentarchy, if I recall, it's just like the Pope just isn't the head of the church. Instead, like each region
That's what I'm saying.
is like its own thing.
But they're all equal in importance. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So, the whole delineation between Catholicism and Orthodoxy just came from the idea that the Pope was the supreme Pope, patriarch. Congratulations. Did.
What?
Oh, do you want to play away?
Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank my mom and Jesus and oh, and Saxony. Thank you, Saxony.
Present in Constantinople. Wonder if I should take a loan.
Lithuania is so goddamn big.
Really is.
worse, it could be Poland, Lithuania.
The man speaks truth.
Novgorod about to get swallowed up. Feels good.
I probably actually want to have a merchant also collecting and.
I've actually avoided getting devastation somehow.
Well done.
Of course, all of Castile, they're devastated because AI doesn't know how to patrol.
Yeah, and Moria.
Are you getting raided too by the Muzzies?
Yes.
These bastards.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, we used to have that problem as well, but we converted them to Christianity.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about CK2. You play anyone in Northern Europe and there's fucking Vikings turning up all the time.
I hate
In
a
fact,
lot of them. Good.
I was playing the Duke of Lombardy and like 8,000 flipping Norsemen turn up and they just run around for like...
It's because, and this is true, that they never created a system where the AI would actually be able to figure out how to put guys on a boat and like sail around. So they're actually spawned by event. That's why suddenly you're just playing the game, minding your own business, and just suddenly fucking 8,000 Vikings just materialize on top of you from nowhere.
Yeah, they just raided my duchy for like 10 years, and they raided me so hard they blew up one of my cities, and I was like, whoa, I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
I mean, it was alright, I didn't like that burger anyway, so, you know, a tough luck.
Hey. What it? That's an easy.
An easy war.
Relative to the Turk. Yeah.
Relative to the Turk, I'll give you that.
Turk's Navy. They also are way over. No money. Anyone at a war right now? I guess you are. Okay, fair enough. Okay, if we want 3.
Fine with 3.
I think more for Manchester.
Let me just chase their fleets around, and then I'll put the speed up for you guys.
Good. I actually.
What a name. Albert III Achilles.
That's him. It's actually Albrecht.
Albrecht. Come on, German.
But Achilles is hilarious. For German?
Could be worse, it could be testicles.
That would be
First could be
worse.
Dutch, right?
Hey,
Hey.
slow down, Texas.
Calling a pinhead. Oh wow, the Ottomans have nearly dropped off the Great Power chart now.
You're welcome, world. My gift to you. Well, and Manchester's gift to you, and Phil's gift to you.
I'd like to feel that I was there, metaphorically.
You were there with all of the moral support anyone could ever ask for, if I'm honest.
From Sid. All of the moral support one could expect from Sid.
It's an important caveat. I agree. Oh, I finally got the Renaissance. Thank fuck. Alone, but it was worth it. Finally get Tech 4. What a time to be alive. So poor.
So, should I just, like, I don't know, create one of these guys like Fez or Algiers and just make him a vassal? And just give him the entire coastline? Would that be the best thing to do here?
I mean, I got missions to take Tunis. I don't know how much of that you want.
Tunis well, Tunis goes into Genoa, so.
Oh, true. All right, so take Tunis.
I mean, Alex is your.
Yeah, we can do the border on the Alexandria trade node. That works for me.
You know, not that I am jumping at the prospect of conquering North Africa with fucking 50% core cost on every province.
You should be, only because then you will no longer have any fucking pirates.
You raise a good point.
The dream right there. No Pirate Tuesday.
I do hate the pirates.
It's funny, like, only this game could make someone so cynical that they just, you know, you lose the last bit of your youth. Like, I just genuinely fucking hate pirates. You could empathize with monarchs of the past. Look at how beautiful green. Oh, it's all purple. Babe. Oh, baby. Wait, question. I attack Albania, who's they're in the trade league with Genoa. So if I attack someone who's guaranteed by Venice, does that mean Venice's entire trade league joins, or just Venice?
I think
Probably just Venice then.
If you attack Albania, oh, I don't know. You'll be fighting the Genoese league at least.
Right.
And at Venice at least. I don't know about the Venice league as well.
I'm probably better served just directly attacking
League
Genoa.
of Venice.
I can't attack Genoa because they're in the Empire still.
No, you can attack them.
Classic Sid. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not gonna offer any meaningful resistance, right? So, like, you can just go ahead, you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sid is the Emperor. I forgot about that.
Yep. The one, the only.
Does it auto call off Sid's allies? Because then we have to fight Poland is the problem.
Oh yeah, we'll call Poland, and yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack Genoa directly. I'm better served attacking Albania if I want to go after Genoa. Then I fight Venice. Because if I attack the ally of someone in a trade league who's not in the trade league, I don't think you fight the whole trade league. Like, I don't think Genoa brings this. If I attacked Genoa like France, Genoa would not bring the whole trade league in. So I think it works the same way with Albania, where they would not bring. They would bring the Genoese trade league in, but they would not bring the what's it called? Venetian trade league in. Then I still have to deal with both Genoa and Venice, which is still a pain in the ass. I attack Venice directly, then I have the knights Siena, Salzburg. That's actually not as bad. Really just the knights in Venice that I have to give a shit about. I mean, the rest of them will trick. But we'll see. I don't know why the Mamluks are so lazy and are not attacking the fucking Ottomans, though. That's the real question here.
What does coring cost? Is it 10 per development usually? Is that the base?
I think so.
So Tangiers will be what? 70 plus 35. It'll be like 105 to core, I think.
Not that bad.
Not too bad, no. So if I own that one, then I can funnel the trade in through, what's it called, Iberia. Bring it into Genoa.
Boy's getting slapped around. What's your next plan?
I don't know, I'm thinking. Manchester is busy, so the next, whatever it is, I should probably do it, figure out what I want to do solo dolo.
I'm thinking Venice. Take Juicy
Yeah,
Corfu,
I can't do Venice. I can't do, I would love to,
Do,
I would love to take a bunch.
Vassal should be your next move. Probably
They
Vassal
won't
Theodora.
diplo-vassalize me.
You have to attack Wallachia. He's only allied with one other power.
Oh,
And
attack him and make him my vassal?
And then you can vassal Theodora as well if the spirit moves you in the same war.
True. That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's do that.
I'll give you 2 more Orthodox buddies who you can eventually keep as vassals to fight for you or bring them into the Empire.
Oh, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
The Empire never owned Wallachia except briefly under Trajan. That's the other side of the Danube.
Yep. Ain't no point fucking with the other side of the Danube.
No, the barbarians live there, like my ancestors.
Exactly. That was on the other side of the Rhine, right? So but we were barely on the other side of the
A
Rhine.
little bit was in there.
Well, yeah, it's the halfway point, right? Basically, like, Den Haag is roughly, well, no, a little further south. It's more like kind of just north of Zeeland. The exit of the Rhine. We were, you know, the kind of like barbarians who lived right on the border. We were kind of quasi-civilized. I don't know how much of the Netherlands they actually owned, though. It was also like one of those goofy, like, administration by the Franks kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh? Why are you at war with Crimea? Because Theodoran conquest of Crimea. Wow.
Hello, Theodora.
Brave motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that. He's solo dolo. Like, oh yeah, I got this. Crimea? It's mine.
We call him
Crimea's not having
Big Boss Theo.
Do not have a army or something? Guess he's got 6,000 infantry. Yeah. I don't know what's happening in Crimea. Alright, fuck it. Make Wallachia my bitch. How much dev is this? Because this is going to be a lot of... I don't know if I'm going to be able to vassalize them, dude.
I like how
That's
I just
like-
arbitrarily can't move from Ceuta to Tangiers, which I was able to do a few months ago. And now my army is, like, in exile over there. This game is retarded.
Wallachia is 54 dev. Might not be able to actually vassalize it,
I think
but
it's
we'll see.
well, they did add a province last patch, but I remember
Yeah,
it being
exactly.
just small enough to vassalize size before.
Actually, I should probably go smack Serbia before our boys take more. Well, I guess they have a truce. I'm gonna have to do something about Venice, though, for sure. If I attack Serbia at a border with
Why the
Albania.
hell can't I walk from Ceuta? What the fuck? How did I take it then? Oh, this game is... It is something. I gotta say that. What?
Did a fort just finish being built in Fez? That might be possible.
No, the fort in Fez was there before. But I could walk into fucking Tangiers. How else would I have fucking occupied it? This game is retarded. So
By the way, there's something you should
like
know
the
about
rules
Manchester,
just
which is
they just fucking arbitrarily change from month to month. The rules the game itself follows just change.
Hell yeah.
Basically, anytime you play with Manchester, you're guaranteed at least once to have him freak the fuck out about 4 rules. Like, at least once. It's
Hold on.
guaranteed.
We're gonna take it back from me in a minute, so I need to make sure I do this right.
That's amazing. I love this shit.
Love that. Was that the Byzantium army making moves?
Hell yeah. I'm going up into
I see you.
Serbia. Serbia. Gentle reminder why I got the biggest dick in the land. Why they call me the Emperor. Why they call them a bunch of bitch ass niggas.
Yo, time to marry Bosnia.
Married
baby.
Bosnia. Too busy fucking murdering Bosnia, dog.
that easy PU.
Oh, of course they do. Here we go. Classic EU. Oh, you're invading my nation. Let me go around and occupy a bunch of stuff really annoyingly for no reason. Gotcha. I forgot to build that fucking fort in Skopje, so it's really my fault. Really need to destroy the fort in Moria and put it in Skopje. Did it to yourself, just you and no one else. Buy this shit. Really just want like.
Oh, good monarch died. He didn't last long. Shouldn't be surprised. It's just
Salt levels rising.
Can I get speed 2, please?
disappointing.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Speed
gotta
2 for Sid?
You gotta unpause it, Sid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I just pause it because I'm gonna get my army wiped by this shitty alliance that, yep, just got it wiped. Running on speed 3 and you think, oh yeah, I got time, I can...
No, not to the US. For the US hosts, you gotta be careful with that because you lose like 3 days with any click. Fortunately, I know that all too well, having played many campaigns with Manchester. Those 3 days have punished me so badly.
Oh man, I've really fucked up here.
What are you gonna? Is there some way for us to get you out of this?
Send me
Ally
money.
with- Someone either give Brett, Phil, can you give
I
Sid
got.
either
How much
money
you
or
need?
troops?
Just give me as much money as you can so I can hire mercenaries.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee. No one attack me.
Alright, I'll do my best not to. Oh, fucking stack wipe. Yeah, boy. That's that shit I like. My guy finally died. I wonder how old he was. Must have been 81? 82? That's pretty crazy. I don't have his age. Born 71, 79. The oldest rulers I think I've ever had.
My good monarch lived for 4 years.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like that EU4 we know and love.
disappointed because I was thinking of going like absolutist this game, like with all the buffs and stuff, or more of that, but it's like absolutism under a 2-3-1.
I finally got a slightly better navy than that.
Are you here, Femberger?
He's peeing. Philip, aka Famburger, aka the young gun himself.
The Femburglar.
Sid, how you going up there?
It's okay.
We captured the situation.
I do love it how the AI is completely incapable of holding down a siege. Like, and anything, the slightest thing happens, and they're like, oh, they're like a dog chase, like a dog chasing a ball. They're like, oh my god, oh.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you were 5 days away from unsieging that province, and they're like, oh, but there was a thing over there. Look.
100%. That's funny. I like that.
You have to literally like take off like 1,000 units, and stick it on the province, because like their fucking years of work will just be unmade in a second.
Yep. One impulse. The worst is when you accidentally click off a siege. You know what I mean? When you just fuck up or misclick or something, or not paying attention, and then you're like, oh fuck. You immediately fix it, but it's like, no, too late.
Damage is done.
Yep.
Is that you, Famburger? Have you returned?
My what?
Have you returned?
Oh yeah, you can tell by my thick ass clearing of my throat.
I need you to unmake your alliance with Portugal, friend.
Okay. Are you about to take him out?
Jawohl.
Alright, but I want an alliance from you in the next few years.
Let me see. Maybe I can break my alliance with Mach, and we can do that, I suppose.
Oh, we gotta kill the Ottomans again.
It's just cause France, like, I wanna, you know what I mean? Like, you're fucking annoying.
Well, actually, once I finish with Portugal, my next one will be France, I think.
I guess you have 6 years that we can attack again, so if you guys want to do it in the next 6 years. I just want to make sure we really smash the Turk, like, one last time. Or smash or maybe we could do, We could also do, because you'll do Portugal. We could quickly do Venice, because you need to, I don't know. Maybe it's chill. We'll figure it out. Do your Portugal thing, and we'll see where we're at. Phoenix doesn't rise without friends. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I've stabilized the situation, so you can pop the speed back up if you need. I know you're fighting a war now, but you know, whatever.
Getting those exploration ideas? Willy?
Not yet, no. It's gonna be my second group.
I'm in more Phil, because he's probably got to do a
Yeah.
little explo as well.
Well, he's not gonna have range either until the second group.
Well, if you get, what's it called? I think if you have the third pip plus 7 of range as UK. Third or fourth pip, whatever it is. Third pip. Colonial range 50% plus Diplotech 7 gets you there.
Ooh, holy shit.
Theodore got Vasilev's Crimea. Deep.
Rip the dream.
Theodore wasn't the most important dream. Besides, of course, getting that Gothic culture under my thumb.
So Venice. Like.
You want to
Balkan
fucking...
friendly.
Yeah, I know. But the problem is they've got more ships than I do. Big
You got
ass
a bigger
fucking...
D, too?
Nah, they don't got a bigger D, but they got a bigger army and more ships, and that's enough to make a pretty big impact, you feel me? What I want... More taxes, claims, border...
One centralized bureaucracy or decentralized?
Usually centralized.
Yeah, unless you're planning on like doing a huge, like I do decentralized with
you're-
like Atuya
Unless you're like India or like Austria. It's like
or Southeast
4,000
Asia.
4,000 different cultures.
Like Ayatuya, right? I remember Ayatuya used to be so good. I don't know what they did to the ideas, but they're like dog shit now. Have you seen that?
Are there a bunch of cultures in Southeast Asia now?
Yeah, there's still quite a few. There's like North Thai, South Thai, Sukhothai,
Yeah.
West Thai, Rangu, Shan, Yet, Matra, Bornean, Malay. Like, do you remember that though? You remember back in the day? What, like, what's it called? Back in the day, Ayatuya used to have these like great ideas, and you could do really cool shit with them, like this insane multicultural empire. And then they changed all the mechanics around that, and now it's the ideas are like super mediocre. And they also redid his ideas. Strange.
I got exploration as my first ideas.
I recommend second because you're not going to be in range, but you can.
I disagree with him, mostly because, again, if you have the third pip of exploration and dip tech 7, you'll be in range. You can do it before unlocking, before 10, right? Which I think gives you a group, but a 7 give you your second group. Either way, you'll want the Like, you'll be a little faster if you do it first, is the TLDR. If you're playing to hard colonize, I think it's worth it. So why don't you attack Tyrconnell? That's your backdoor into Scotland.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting.
Okay, attack Tyrconnell, then you make Scotland end its deals with France. Him up over and
yeah.
over.
Yeah, I think I can take all of Ireland actually. The Scottish provinces.
Hell yeah. Attack Bosnia as my backdoor to Albania. Yeah, I'll be right back. Holy shit. Absolutely. Man, absolutely must lead our armies. 5 shock, 5 fire.
Oof. You know, you were playing as Ottomans.
Woo! 5-5-3-2, that's a general I can get behind. So can the people agree.
What else you like to get behind, remember? I bet the Portuguese feel super nice right now. They're like, oh, we're allied by England. And then on like a Monday, the alliance is dissolved, and then 2 days later, you're getting attacked.
It's the oldest alliance in the world, you know. And then it's like, oh, Tuesday. Yeah, not anymore. No.
Well, it was broken briefly, right? Because the King of Castile inherited the crown of Portugal for a hot minute.
There's also
about half a century.
Episode. Yeah.
So isn't the Portuguese throne the only one where the monarch was stationed outside of Europe for a while?
Yeah,
that was with Brazil.
Yeah.
One of the kings, right? He's like, fuck this, I'm going to Brazil.
I don't think it was much of a fuck this, as Europe was like, fuck you.
When Europe was burning, Napoleon killing all the monarchs. He was like, I think Brazil's nice this time of year.
I heard good things about Rio, beaches, the food. Down there, I'll eat some fish and sit
or
on
I
the
could
beach.
stay here and the French will cut my head off. Okay.
No people called Napoleon running around the country.
Woo!
What do I purchase with this Discovery thing?
I'm about to get a personal union with you. I should not have accepted that.
Oh, hell yeah.
What have you picked? You picked exploration and you've taken 2. Right, so you want to buy an explorer. So if you go to the military tab, the shortcut is... Wow, that's the shortcut. Period. I didn't know that was the shortcut.
I never use the shortcuts actually. It's funny.
Yeah, you'll see like a button down at the bottom.
Okay, recruit
It's
an
a
explorer.
telescope. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
You can also do it
And-
just straight up in the naval tab, right?
And then what do I do with him?
Put him on a fleet of 3 barks. So break out a
okay.
fleet of 3 lightships, or make 3 lightships if you don't got them. You do. You got 9. So take 3 of those. Put him on that fleet, and then tell him. And there should be missions you can do to just start exploring.
Oh, I got the gems event. It's pretty cool. Wow, no one else in the world had
That's
50
really good.
prestige up until this point. That's crazy.
It's been a tough few years.
Yeah, it's been a tough.
90% of the time it's the Ottomans because they have the prestige and they have the glass income.
Wow.
You need glass and you need the prestige.
Fortunately for them.
Oh, good. My Monarch is a navigator and it gives me plus 10 ship durability. Wonderful.
Alright, I need my king to die right now because I'm at war, so I'm not gonna get a personal union. But noble of House Carlton is gonna sit on the throne of Greece.
What's wrong with that? Just some weird English red-haired guy just comes down.
I love the
Hilarious.
idea of the House Carlton is sitting on the throne of Rome. That's incredible. Like, it's less funny with Greece. It's more funny with the Holy Roman Empire. You can trace a straight line from Julius Caesar to House Carlton.
Never even been to the Mediterranean before. Don't matter.
First
Oh, man.
time he comes, he gets horrible sunburn.
Of course he does. He's from House Carlton. Dude, I can't. That's so funny. That's the funniest shit. What is happening? Oh my god, House Carlton. I love it. I love it so much. I can make him a vassal. Only Serbia will be pissed. Cool. Wallachia is going to become a vassal of the Emperor of Rome. Dude, I might even be able to just go war with the Ottomans with this general. 5 shock is insane. Love naval supremacy. Most galleys in the world, what's good?
Jeez, there's a lot of cots in like Spain and stuff. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, everywhere. Since they did the
Yeah.
trade reforms, I actually really like the trade reforms. Makes it like a lot more. What I'm looking for, like less.
Dynamic.
It's less like Yeah, exactly. It's less deterministic, and there's more like
Yeah.
you can invest in a trade
Yeah.
node and get value for it. Where's all my money going?
Which one do I do? North Atlantic Coast mission or North Atlantic for the Explorer?
Do both.
Both. Just do them. Do North Atlantic Sea first. Always do sea and then coast, because you have to go back and do the coast again if you do this coast first. Like. Nope. One stab and clear.
I was like, who's got Miltech 7 already? And then I like look at Bohemia. Sea of green and a red ocean.
So does the Turk. They're the two.
I had to spend all my Monic points to develop Renaissance in Berlin, alright?
Yep. Well, that's called the Play Brandenburg and Eat Shit for 200 years game.
It's a pretty accurate description.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I have good news.
Mm-hmm.
Great, glorious, Basilius Manuel the Third.
Manuel the Third Carlton.
Sits upon the throne of Rome.
Yo, who are the
I'm
Habsburgs
disgusted.
anyway?
Never heard of these Habsburgs. All I know about is House Carlton.
Just a fucking sunburned, red-haired fucking goofball. He's a terrible ruler, by the way. He's completely inept.
Yep. 19 years old.
19.
I like how he's got a Greek name, it's Manuel.
The words of Phil. That's that shit
Hell yeah.
I like.
That's that shit I do like.
My
So can we talk about how, like, at speed 3, like, we seem to be...
Yeah, well done, by the way. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
We're all
I'll
very
take all the
proud.
credit.
We're
Did
proud
you,
of you as a person.
You went out. There was a Yeti in the backyard. There was like the cable line, to the internet. Took your gun, scared him off. Well done. That's all you had to do.
Ah, dude, this is Nepal. He took his knife.
Hell yeah.
Knife and Yetis. Oh. Oh, truce with the autos is up.
Is the centralization edict? Do you think it's worth the cost or no? Anybody? Because it increases your state maintenance by like 200% or whatever. I don't know how worth it is, the extra 0.05 a month autonomy.
Oh, it's state maintenance for autonomy? I probably wouldn't take it.
Yeah. Can almost make Catalan's leading culture.
My Barcelona friends would be so proud of you.
Oof.
We saw their autonomy. Be done with it.
Yo, your freaking general is ridiculous.
Amazing, isn't he? Love him to death. Want him inside me.
Also, how do you feel about the Carltons?
I love the Carltons. Wallachia is being a little pissy because I force vassalized them. Gotta fix this.
Should I support their independence?
No, I'll slap you. Or they accept
Yo,
it.
but we Carlton brothers.
Yeah, so you should know.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
we Carlton
They're at
brothers.
81 positive, 57 negative. That'd be hilarious.
We Carlton brothers is in you and I are Carlton brothers. This is the house of Draculesti. You gotta be backing your Carlton boys. Not the
The real
house
talk,
of
Draculesti is
Draculesti.
a nice name.
Better than Carlton.
I just like the dynamic that's developing. Just like Edward in England is just like has an abusive relationship with his fucking like step cousin or something. Just like,
This is
just like
retarded
sends
cousin.
him just sends him mean messages in the mail.
Edward the Fourth Carlton.
Just King Edward just visits Greece. He's like just humiliates him in front of all the entire court. You're
like
always
his-
a stupid
like
cunt.
his-
He goes. You're all...
It's like his younger brother's son. You know what I mean? If you look at the ages, that's exactly who it is. And he's like, he hated the younger brother, and he's like, oh, this whole edge of the family is fucking retarded. He's pissed because his kids still aren't on a throne, and somehow, you know, this guy got it instead. Beautiful. Why is it like when my boys in what's it called? My boys in Egypt's not fucked with the Turk anymore. Tylko viste. For the amount of modifiers, I'm losing one relation with Wallachia monthly, and besides my improved relations, I'm gaining, or yearly, and besides my improved relations, I'm gaining 15 or 16 yearly because I have so many negative modifiers with them. Oops.
Yo, Portugal looks pretty unhappy. They're like a mini version of what they're supposed to be. Shifted to the
Yeah, that's a tough place to be.
What do you mean? I think it looks great.
This is the most beautiful Portugal I've ever seen.
Yeah.
How many cultures am I gonna be?
One.
Greeks.
One.
You're right. You're right. Now, when you're right, you're right, and you're right. Holy shit, that's funny. All right, I'm taking centralized bureaucracy strictly because of that point. Even though it makes way more sense to promote a bunch of
know.
cultures, you're right.
It's so wrong though. It just feels awful.
It's a shame I can't revive Roman culture. That would be the real dream.
No, captive Greece conquered her rude conqueror. We all know that.
You're right. Oh, dude, that's so funny. I love it. Hey,
That's him.
that's that continuity of imperial rule.
Sid at least has a decent
yeah.
monarch lined up after the fucking Albrechts. It's like Brandenburg
I mean, I've
is
had-
so poor. It has no trade. It starts with like a 2-2-1 and then like a 2-1-2.
Yep.
And then if you get a mediocre third, you're like, well, fuck. And then you have to wait, then fucking Lubeck Trade League is too strong for you to fight them. Cunt Bohemia, they give them a 6-6-6 for some reason. I don't know if that's really based on reality.
I think we
I
can all
looked
agree
up-
there's no way any tech person could
I
ever be
looked
a
up Jiri,
666.
by the way, the guy whose name I always make fun of. The 666 like event guy in Bohemia, and he just
Right.
he's not that remarkable. I don't know why they make him so good.
Oh, it's funny. It's very funny. Alright, research that workshop. Let's get in there. Byzantium has had a proud lineage of a 222, a 322, and now a 132. 6s and 7s across the board.
Well, if this son survives, I'm gonna abdicate to him in 8 years. He's actually decent again.
Who do I make as my next rival? I think Venice. What? The Ottomans are considering attacking Albania. How?
Why wouldn't they? It's free real estate.
Why would they do that? Exactly.
Oh, because he has Corona.
I know, but like he's gonna fight Venice and Genoa, and then have it stuck on the opposite side of the Sea of Marmara with
Mhm.
me. Because the AI doesn't think that far. Got 4,000 more soldiers than Venice, and a smaller navy. I'm very curious how this is going. Either way, it's good for me. Sure, let's have you guys fight across my lands. I would love to see. Best part is none of them can take anything. I guess they could take land from the coastline. Ottomans. It's all very strange. Oh. Wait, why is Bohemia allied to the Ottomans? What is that for some annoying
Uh-oh.
fuck?
That's not
Oh,
good.
I'm gonna ally the Austrians then. Let's see here.
Yeah, you can get on that boat. I love it when powerful nations ally like these shitty OPMs. What's that all about? King Memmingen allied with Austria.
Austria wants friends.
Lonely at the top.
Well, not at the top anymore. That's Brandenburg now, baby.
Not
That's
sure
you.
how I'm still the emperor.
Someone likes you.
Lack of adequate alternatives.
It really is. It really is.
This is some funny shit. So confused why this war is happening.
So, Raymer, if you were an AI, would I have gotten a PU over you, or...
Yeah, you would have gotten a PU over me.
Okay, yeah. Because your dude was like 69, 70, and then he died, right?
Yeah, but I was in a war, so I avoided that. You're 79, yep.
He was 79 years old?
Mm-hmm.
This is the dude who took over at like 57.
Yeah. Oh, right, sorry, you're right. So the one who before was 79. That one must have been like high 60s, low 70s. First one was 79. I guess I just attack Turk now. Or do I attack?
Hey guys, I really need to go to bed now. I've got work in 5 hours.
Oh,
Do you mind if we carry on?
I kind of would. A little bit.
I mean, in all honesty, we'd probably never continue this, unfortunately. Do you want to
Well,
play
how do I set
throughout
my
the
AI
day, Mac, or
options?
no?
I mean, I'm down to play till like fucking midnight, so
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling for today as well.
I got
Oh, here
like
we
6
go.
hours in me.
AI settings. Keep allies and rivals. Keep all treaties. Seek a fast peace. Move merchants. I don't
To
want
be honest, what you should do, Sid, is you should ally one of us. We can kind of steer your country. I mean, assuming we would ever play this game.
No, it's... What we can do is if you return, we can just edit you, give you a bunch of shit.
It's an easy fix, to be honest. Down for an edit, Sid?
We can give
yeah,
you a
sure.
bunch
If
of
it ruins
provinces
itself
and
too
ideas
badly.
and stuff.
It's Muscovy.
Yeah, well, I've set my AI settings, so it should just run along. Okay, alright, well, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'll
User
probably do like
disconnected from
another
your channel.
hour and a half.
No worries.
Okay.
Do I attack Venice now, or do I attack... I guess I wait till this war is...
Golden era.
I can't attack the Turk
How
as
do you
Bohemia.
enter a golden era?
Click Age of Discovery at the top, and then the big button at the top.
Best to save it till like the last age usually.
Agree.
You can only do it once.
That's what people usually recommend.
I think there's certain countries where it's worth doing early, but for most of them, it's...
I don't know, as I think about it, because I always save mine as well, but then if you think about it, the minus 10% power cost, like, points are worth more early. Like, let's say you use that for development or whatever, right? Like,
Right.
you'll get the longer return if you did it early.
Totally agree.
Absolutism,
I think that...
like, true, okay, waiting on that because you wouldn't benefit unless it's in the late game. Morale of armies, 10%, okay, well,
That's good across the board.
That's good in any critical PvP war.
Goods produced is really nice late. Really nice late. And like, again, it's like, if you're in a PvP game, I feel like not having Golden Era for the last, you know, however many years, it just puts you at such a huge disadvantage.
Probably,
even if you get a big, even if you like really maximize your value early, it's just the disadvantage is going to be right. Go to the tricky part, the trade-off.
Does the explorer do anything besides sit in a boat and explore? Or like, can he go on
He's
land
like
as
an
well?
admiral. No. He's an admiral, but for exploring. And then, like conquistadors versus generals, conquistador always has slightly lower attributes. So if you're using him just to fight, it's better to recruit a general.
Ugh. Fuck me. How's Carlton, baby?
Love it.
Hate it. Work is still strong. Wow. Crazy. How rich is you, Philly boy?
I have a lot of money.
Got a lot of money? Want to do a donation to the cause? Holy shit, you have a lot of money. Holy
What you need,
fuck.
fam? Give me that
A
roll
couple
marriage.
hundo,
You
couple
stay in Carlton,
hundo.
son. You ain't never gonna be nothing but Carlton.
But yo, send your cousins a few hundo to get them, you know.
I want to be Habsburg. I want you so related that you start drooling.
Where's those hundos, dog? I accepted the marriage.
How much you need? 500?
Hmm. That's that shit I like. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We back in it now, boy.
How do I increase my colonial range?
You have to
Right.
tech
Time?
up or get more ideas.
Yeah, so
Tech up on admin or
so
Diplo?
dip 7 and 3 pips in what's it called, exploration, and then you got the new world.
Alright.
That's all you
Getting
need.
there.
Oh, did the Turk
Two
just
more
get his
years.
ass fucked? Dude, this is a great war. They're like, it's such a mess. I love this war. Such a mess. I don't know what to do about this whole Bohemia alliance, though. That's like a big fucking problem for me.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think if I just... How big...
That's fucking retarded.
Well, actually, I can sick Austria onto Bohemia. I do that. And okay. With Bosnia, Cyprus, Venice, Corfu, Naxos.
Oh, that little cunt. I'm at war with these two. So Tlemcen went through and pirated me. That fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I see. Genoa didn't hold up their end of the deal. Whoever starts winning or back the loser. Now, you know. However the battles go, the Greeks win.
Hell yeah.
That shit I like. My air is dope. My air is a 445.
Yo, that's Carlton, baby.
About to have our boy Manuel dismount the throne.
Yo, that weak claim though. What's happening, son? You sleeping around?
Yeah, you're not?
Yeah.
That was another Carlton trait. Funny war. Funny war. Means the Turk cannot get.
Dirk. You want me to ally to Bohemia?
No, I do not want.
Hell no.
Let me kill Bohemia.
I ally Poland though. I have so many freaking slots, can't use them.
Turk got his army back together. I hate with that. Hate on that. Being very indecisive on how to.
How to take it from here. Like how Albania is occupying stuff. It's always
I know.
a great thing to look at, to see.
The whole, you know, universe has gone a little upside down here. I don't know what to do about this Bohemian. Like really, this alliance with the Ottomans is
Not a good time.
my ally. Ooh, I can. Don't know. Ottoman land. Alright, pulling them out. Change of plan. That'll bring Hungary in too.
Who?
Bring in the.
What was your force limit right at the beginning, Raymer? Oh, or 8, was it?
Yeah.
14?
Venice just gets. Playing around each other. Bosnia, Genoa. You wanna help me smash Genoa? And Venice.
Fighting Muzzies.
Oh, you're fighting the Mazis? Alright.
Mhm.
Oh, excellent. Oh, this just got so good? I got this. The Knights just got 2 provinces, which pulled them out of their trade league with the Venetians. I can now attack the Venetians. I can attack the Knights, who will... Allies. Alrighty. Yeah,
You send a colonizer to the first land you find, or you like wait?
It depends. You get a bonus for like doing a certain area, and then you want to also pick where you can transfer trade value from.
Okay, because I found like random ass shit in Canada.
Canada is it's kind of eh. There's a period where Canada is pretty okay because like the value of fur goes pretty high, but then it's kind of mediocre once the value of fur drops later. Best regions are America, Caribbean, Indonesia, India. They buffed India a lot. India is very good now.
India's super nice.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of natives in Africa. 7,000 in Sierra Leone.
Drop, 3,000 guys there, 4,000 guys there attacking.
Yeah, but compared to like Canada, when it's where it's like 500.
You know what? There's there too. Oh no, I lost my fucking god general. What? Shit.
Already? That was fast.
Yeah, good ones always die quick.
Fuck. Don't matter. You got Carlton on the throne. That's all that matters.
That's the dream. Ugh, that is tough. That's what that.
What would you do for a second idea group for England? Expansion if I pick Colonial?
So you've got exploration as the first. There's plenty that would be viable.
Maritime quality. Expansion for the 1 extra colonist bit. Alright, we're gonna be brave.
If so.
Attack the Turk, but not actually go into. take area and then attack the Bohemian. Turkey just with the worst score I get out of occupying all of Bohemia. Anyway, that works.
Funny. I have Francis Brock and John Drake. Almost.
Not Francis Drake, unlucky.
Almost.
Isn't Francis Drake just like low-key a pirate?
Oh
Not,
yeah.
not even low-key, overtly a pirate. During the when the Spanish Armada attacked, he like left the battle to go like steal from like one of the ships that crashed.
Hey man.
This is
gotta
literally
hustle.
true.
I love that. Yeah, you gotta get your hustle on, dog. Oh, 28th. Come on, help, 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 help. Austria, why are you so fucking dumb? Are you really just gonna watch? There we go. What are these rolls? He rolls an 8, I roll a 0. Battle literally from rolls.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was at a disadvantage in the rain, but I had, 1.5 times the shit. Rolls were not with me, baby.